What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Shardpunk. We have begun Chapter 3, and we've been playing a bit efficiently, so I'm going to see if we can do maybe 2 missions per episode. I want to keep them under an hour if I can, and so we'll see what happens here. You'll know before I do if I get 1 or 2 missions here based on the runtime. We go to Sector 1B. There's less loot, but we are getting combat loot at the end, which to me is worth it. Distribute our stuff, and go try to have fun here. Imperial Palace Underground, Sector 1B. It's nice. Okay, I'm liking that there's a new tile set. That's nice. I enjoy that. Looks like the map is left to right. There's no real there's new barrels as well. I'm sure these do more damage. So going south doesn't seem to be useful down here. That's fine. Clearly want to go to the right. Want to get to here. And then, okay, it's linear for a while, so I'm just not going to think about it too much. Okay, let's make sure we get our efficient pathing. I think we can start with a run. And we'll make... yeah, let's make a bit of progress per person here. Let's have everyone run. No one could perfectly get to exactly right there. But I'm just gonna try. I'm trying to free up the opening pathing. Make it a little bit more convenient. Because if you get blocked, you don't go as far, obviously. So, okay. You would go farther ahead than everyone else. You probably go the least far, but the no, your path would still be fine. If you run, your pathing never has to backtrack. Yeah, you're always going at least forward 1 square every click, so this is your maximum movement. Of course, Blink would go farther, but that's fine. I'll put you here. And I'm not seeing a loot spree happening. I don't think it's realistic, so let's grab this stuff now. +1 food, sure. Let's walk you up, and then Dynamo Boost lets me go 20 tiles next turn for the cost of 4 this turn. Pretty clearly worth it. And let's start running up. Okay, rats found, and I don't like that positioning. That's not good for me. Can't do much about that, but I'm pretty sure we're going to take some damage here. Oh, right, you have teamwork as well. I'm pretty sure I need to do something about this. Let's see, actually, what I can do... okay, what I'm going to... this is going to be kind of weird. I'm going to teamwork. Wait, is it not... wow, does teamwork have a max range? It's kind of funny. Okay, I'm going to walk up to here. I'm going to bump my AP up. I'm going to teamwork our guy. I pressed the wrong thing. I meant the teamwork. There we go. Okay, I griefed. Griefing has been happening. I cannot get into full cover at this point in time. Being in the open is kind of bad, but melee characters can't reach me, so I'm going to say we're going to risk it anyway. So I'm going to stand right there. And Overwatch is going to give me 5 shots, which is my full clip, or magazine, whatever. It'll be what it'll be. I did waste some stuff here. That was a mistake. And you're going to go to Overwatch to make sure his hit chance is good. And then the rest of the team is just going to kind of keep walking up. We're not in any cover, but that doesn't really change anything for us. Someone will get blocked, which is nice. Nice job on the 2/3. Nice job on the 9 damage. Bunker down. Some of them get blocked. Yeah, the crits are nice. We do just enough damage to kill. Movement range increased, and looks like we got +1 from the crits as well. So maybe the crits, even though it says not during Overwatch, I don't think he did anything but get crits during Overwatch. And this guy got +1 AP. So, that's going to be a bit annoying. Can I handle your Overwatch? Actually, yes, I... if I'm here, it's telling me you're not in range of me, that this is the square where it's Overwatch, so I can go from here and shoot the Overwatch guy. Okay, let's do it. Let's run to make sure I get close enough. It's got to be a snapshot, which is going to be a little bit worrisome. Actually, no, it doesn't. I can do things. Okay. I'm going to walk you here. I'm going to walk you adjacent so that you can support his damage. I'm going to take this guy. Okay, I can't actually be useful. I can go for a taunt, but I'm not sure I want to. I think this group doesn't need a taunt. I think it's fine. So So what I can do, though, yeah, the problem is heat is a real issue. So I serial shots. Serial shots has my kills refund AP. I don't mind if I can't move anymore. So I'm going to go try to shoot these guys. I do not kill without critting. Wait, no, I don't have hit chance. Okay, I was wrong about what was available to me. Mistakes were made. Oh well. Let's get one kill. This is guaranteed. Great. There's the AP for next turn from your crit. Let's go ahead and refund our heat. And let's go right back into Overwatch for when they all walk forward. That wasn't the best, but it wasn't horrible. How good's your blink? Actually pretty good. But Overwatch is still real, but this ignores Overwatch. So do I want to take 2 damage to stun the crew? I don't know if I need to. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing the kills of the thing, so it might be correct to do so. Actually, what's the range? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't stun anyway, because the range of this is only 9. Now what I could do instead is sprint, get to around here, and then blink right on top of them. That would clearly stun them all. And I feel like I'm actually willing to use my next run charge for that. I think it's actually fine. Which means I'm wasting the Overwatch, but I don't really care. So I run here. I can then blink here, which is literally free. I can then use stun, and it should be no problem at all. Energy discharge hits the entire screen. We're going to blow up a lot of barrels. Okay, my team is not getting blown up by these barrels. Actually, let's make sure. What is the range on these things? Okay, same range. Cool. There's a barrel there, there's a barrel there, there's a barrel there that I am not in range of. It's fine. We can use the stun. It'll be okay. This is guaranteed. A little bit of damage taken. Sure, you gain some stress. But it's honestly fine. When do I want to grab loot? I'll grab it next turn in case we can min-max somehow. Whoops, misclick. You can go ahead and just sprint. You have nothing else going on. Let me check one more thing. Let's put you here. So that you're on a loot square. Then you're going to sprint. Or functionally sprint. That looks acceptable. And then, yeah, you can gap close. Successfully. Try to shoot the explosive barrel guy. Yep, rat bomber. Are you gonna crit? Yep. That's +1 AP for our buy. And we'll grab these boxes next turn to see if we can get loot bonus. We probably will not, but it's whatever. Alrighty, so who can grab loot? You can grab loot. Please do it. You can grab loot. Please do it. Let's shoot this guy. Seems safe. Down you go. See you, nerd. I'll run not straight down. I want to block all the pathing here. Robot can't make it. Big sad. I guess there's no reason not to go for Dynamo Boost. It doesn't really change anything either way, but I'm going to do it regardless. Let's go ahead and vent heat and just keep making forward progress. Oh, right, you have bonus AP because of the aforementioned critical strikes. Well, that's cool. Good progress then. Have you hugged the right side? Should be okay. You still have pathing. And then you don't need to vent heat. You can just kind of run. I'm going to leave the last charge up so I have it for a clutch moment. But I'm pretty happy. Oh, right, you have bonus AP. I keep forgetting that the game doesn't actually do 3 AP movement previews very well. Oh, yeah, and we actually in the same spot, which I forgot about. But totally exists and is good. Oh, you have so much movement. Holy moly. I could go there and turn around, but I think it's not correct. Actually, what I am going to try to do, because taunt doesn't end my turn, I'm going to make a lot of forward progress. And then if I need a taunt because of, like, where I end up, that should be fine. So I'm going to make, like, really reckless forward progress. And if Wrath are in a bad spot for me, yeah, that's annoying enough, I'm going to do it. So no Overwatch, but it's fine. Okay, I'm already decided we're going to use Intimidate. We're going to bait all the monsters over, and then we'll start the upgrade. And I believe the way this works is they will still walk over to him, but they just can't attack. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to take a lot of damage. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. Do I have another charge of sprint? Yes. Should I save it for another turn? I think also yes. I think you're fine to stand back here. And then Leah is... I don't think I care if you're behind this barrel. I think you're going to be okay. I only have 1 charge of run left, so I don't want to use that yet. I don't have blink next turn, but I do have stun. Let's hope they don't shoot my guys. So far, so good. They appear to not be aggroing, which I'm happy about. Alrighty. Movement range increased. Wonderful stuff. And let's see. You do have Serial Shot available. You can't get your heat back, but the first 4 kills still give you AP back. Let me get a lot of damage. I think I'm going to start, though, with you running up and going for a big melee swing. This hits 3, that hits 2. I think that 3 is just fine. I should wait, though, because I want to make sure that the adjacency bonus still exists for this guy. So go to Serial Shots. And I'm going to aim for the top half here. So here's 1. Nice crit. You're going to be hard to hit as well. Let's actually aim for that one first. Do I even need to use my other tools then? Should I actually just, like, try to finish these kills? I guess let's... Okay, this will be the last one's going to refund action points. But considering, like, refunding heat costs, you know, 1 AP no matter what, and I was getting the AP back, there's a reason to not attack. That Serial Shot's over. I guess I could go for a Snapshot and then Vent. Or I can go for a Vent and then Overwatch. But I think Snapshot Vent is actually correct here. This is a 2/3 kill. We didn't get it. New tactics. Score 4 flanking shots on non-melee enemies in a single turn. 1 AP to everyone. Nice. Okay, we have another AP. Well, we can clearly Vent. And then... I'm feeling like let's just Snapshot again, because I don't think I need Overwatch here. Big damage. We got +2 damage from, I think, the kill count. That's kind of nice as well. I can't get in a range. You can, though. Let's walk you here and then shoot. Are we worried about them actually running us down? Is that a real concern? I don't think so, because Tilly can always sprint if she really needs to. But I also don't want to get too far away from my own teammate. So I want the plus movement point for next turn, but it's not that big of a deal. Now let's just guarantee the damage instead of the move point. This would be probably not a kill. Oh, it's a crit, so it's a kill. Alright. Oh, I keep forgetting he has more action points. I, like, never count that correctly. Oh well, let's put you here. You're fine. You have 3 AP as well, by the way. I'm gonna sprint for this stuff. Not actual sprint, though. I'm gonna keep my charges. I'm not in a huge rush here. Alright, looking pretty good. You are done upgrading. Congratulations. Let's go ahead and have you drawn. I could almost make it, but I can't, so I just gotta walk here and grab it. I could try to grab next turn and do a loot bonus thing. Let's see, if you use sprint, you can make it to the boxes. Let's do that, actually. That's maybe stupid, but it does save you some time. Let's have most of the team go here, actually. So let's have you also run. Leah's no faster. Actually, Leah has blink, so she is faster. Okay, since you can go to the other box, let's grab everything all at once. You're gonna grab it. 2 upgrade parts. You are gonna grab. Now Leah's gonna grab. We get the bonus. There's looting spree. You can walk there and get more stuff. And then here's the exit already, so let's keep making progress. I could have thought about using sprint. That might have been... I probably wouldn't have reached... Well, let's see. 9 tiles. I could not have used 1 AP to get out, though. So it's fine like this. Actually, maybe it's not, because I'm still going to be in kind of a weird spot. Do I have 2 sprints? No. Although I do have 9 AP. I'm going to use sprint anyway. I should have honestly sprinted on him. Because the 9 extra tiles there would have actually been really, really relevant. Because the end result here is going to be, let's see, if he has sprint... Yeah, if he had sprinted and I go 9 more tiles, I'm on there. I can start the door next turn. But in this case, I haven't gotten a crit on this guy. I can shoot the barrel, maybe that would do something, I'm not sure. But he can only go like 7 tiles in his first sprint move. Maybe 8 if I'm adjacent to him. That's probably still not enough, but we're gonna see if we can maybe get him there somehow anyway. But I think I won't. So we get some extra movement. Yeah, you have to like basically use your entire turn. If I sprint, I only go +3, and that's just not enough. So, unfortunately, I am a turn late in evacuating. I should have sprinted in the previous turn. It was a mistake not to. You've got 1 sprint left. I'm going to hold it. You're going to run up here and hold Overwatch. Surely rats will spawn at some point. And you can go a little bit and then go for the dynamo boost. He's very far behind, but it'll catch up. Rat's behind, that's fine though. We're honestly chilling. Let's go ahead and open the door. It is, I believe, only 4 turns now. Oh, it's only 3 turns now. I got both upgrades. That's hype. Let's have you just Overwatch. We're fine as we are. You're gonna run, I mean, who knows where. I don't need to really spam Overwatch, but I will. There's nothing else going on. Let's have them hang out. And you can get all the way across. Thanks, Dynamo Boost. Now, technically, Dynamo Boost every single turn is still... Well, actually, I guess it's not. Yeah, it is correct to Dynamo every other turn. The math always works out that way, where... I believe, like, technically it's still, like... I guess run plus Dynamo every turn is faster than not having it at all, but... Realistically, the best play is... just all day. That's the most actual coverage you can get. I don't know why I'm bothering to event heat, but... I'm building good habits. That's important, right? Okay, let's run you here, and then press the button. We have a new codex entry. I'm curious what's in it. Alright, good for you guys. What's the new entry? Oh, right, we unlocked Ginner from the side. Yeah, 4 flanking shots on non-melee enemies in a single turn. Makes sense. Alright, well, this is open in another turn. Let's just Overwatch all. Makes it easy. Put you here. And we're done. Alright. Well, mission 1 complete in about 18 minutes. It does feel like by getting all the optional loot every mission, I've managed to sort of outscale enemy progression. Now, there is something to be said for, like, potentially making good choices. Although, the way that the runs seem to work in this game, you're able to close to max out your characters kind of no matter what, because XP gain is relatively flat. Gun upgrades are definitely situational. Those actually require a bit of special decision making, but otherwise, you know, just total skill points spent is kind of deterministic almost. Anyway, movement range when they start the turn with each other is fine. If a bondmate dies, everyone gains damage and crit bonus, but they're unable to form new bonds. Yeah, I'm never doing this. We'll clearly go here. Let's level up our support bot. Yeah, this is done, this is done, this is done. Lay low is passive defense, intimidate. I guess I got the cooldown shorter. It has some value. Tilly is 10. I'm thinking swift movement is worth. I don't need to preserve scrap here for mechanic, so we'll just say go this way. Next level lets me ignore Overwatch. Looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to that. Team points, we've got Bunker already done. I feel like grenade damage at least has use. We have a lot of them. We can, in a level or 2, get the stun functionality. That seems worth it. So we increased 1 max damage. We then get to get stunned, and then we get another 1.5 damage. Okay. We've got 2 weapon upgrade parts. That's kind of nice. And we'll run a second level. We get a lot of cool stuff, though. We get to use the cooking set. Food grants crit chance. Great. We get upgrade parts. Good. We get military crates. We get grenades. Not bad. Search stashes for more grenades and such. Looks like it gives you the, some pretty good stuff here. Let's give advice. Hit chance and defense looking pretty solid here. Sharpen the katana. Practice your aim. I mean, you're sitting everything every single time, but still, we take those. Health's looking decent overall. And so all that's left... Oh yeah, let's do actually our weapon upgrades now. This guy's gun is capped. Let's have you cap out your armor shredding. Aim is already capped, which is good. Do I need anything here? I could get armor plating. Self-repair, dodge chance. None of those seem important to me. Don't need it to be tankier. You're the most likely to use your gun, so let's add another mod here. We've already got piercing. Free shot chance seems okay. I don't mind it. It's actually a pretty good multiplicative scaler. I'm thinking plus ammo is not it. I think free vent. I'm not using free vents literally at all. Hair Trigger at least has the chance at mattering. Still might not be the right choice, but whatever. And let's see. That's the team. You're going to get 20 crit chance from the meal, so I'm not going to go too hard here. That should be enough, and then we'll give you some crit chance as well. And that's the squad. We're ready to go. Distribute some food. Let's feed them all because they get crit chance. They get dodge from being at full health. Oh, well, I guess she won't, but that's fine. But yeah, we are swimming in food at this point. And so we'll run the next mission. Cool. We're at Sector 1B. We can go here for deadlier enemies with more loot. That's fine. But Sector 2B is a military shelter for more weapon upgrades, which I still want to do. Those are nice actions. Let's do it. Distribute and go. Imperial Palace Underground Sector 2B. Alrighty, so let's read the map again. Oh, these things have armor on them. Okay, cute. That's fine, though. We do more than enough damage for that. So there's loot on the bottom half. We can go through on the top half as well, but it's empty, so looping through the bottom seems effective here for getting the most loot possible. I don't need loot, but loot is nice. Okay, it's looking like... Yeah, it's looking like we're going to go down through here, up through here, over to grab this, come down, grab that, and then end up here. Okay. That seems very reasonable. Let's have you start... Oh, right, you have a ton of movement because... Nearby teammate? Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3... No, it's just 5. Diagonals are obviously, they go pretty far. Alright, let's run. Let's go somewhere good. I think we can get loot bonus all on the same turn here. Let's start with this. Let's not bother doing too much calculation here. I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine no matter what. You can't go anywhere yet. It's kind of funny. Let's have the entire team run. And unfortunately, we have to waste quite a few action points, or quite a few possible movement to get to everything, but it's fine. Could have definitely tried to buy stuff or grab stuff at the end of the turn, since we're all going to end on orange squares, but is what it is. Who's going to be more efficient here? Doesn't really change much, although being to the right is probably faster. How about you? I can put you here, and that's going to be acceptable with nothing spicy going on. Okay. This will be the play. There you go. Loot grabbed. Let's see, what's the right play here? It's... Alright, we should always run you up a little. Okay, so basically it's like, if I just sprint you forward, you're going to end there, and my teammate's going to end there. If I go for this one, you end here. Yeah, so you are the one that should be sprinting down to the loot. That's mathematically correct. We'll just grab. It's fine. You're going to go here and then boost yourself. keep up with everyone else is running, because they run pretty fast. I am probably going to see new rats here. It is what it is. Oh, not yet. Good news. Do I want to use sprint again? I kind of want to, but I also don't want to be wasteful. Let's have you scout a little bit. Where are rats? Not here. Okay. Let's try to be as efficient as possible. Let's put you here. Let's put you... that shouldn't block anyone, so that should be fine to stand there. Let's have the robot go first, because he can go farther. All the way over there seems acceptable. Probably don't wake up any new rats. That's going to be the hope. But yeah, completely catches up, which is nice. And then you're going to get as close as you can, but not all that close, actually. Okay. Seems fine. Looting bonus ended. Yeah, sure. Looks like you're going to make forward progress every turn, so that seems pretty safe. But I'm going to wait and keep trying to get new info. Put you here. I'm going to keep waiting still. I want to make sure I get as much info as I can. The primary goal is to go north, actually. So you're in a... I put you in an awkward spot because I want to go up to here. And because of the robot, it's actually in a bad spot. So I need to... I think I'm going to go up here. I mean, there's for sure going to be rats, but it's fine. There's actually not rats. That's wild to me. But yeah, you can see that I had blocked pathing. I was too impatient with my decision making. We're going to go north, though. Should have very little problem getting a lot of the stuff. Let's have you go and come up to here and cover. That seems good. Although if you don't see the rats during your turn, I think they functionally can't hit you during your next one. It seems like rats that come into vision will not attack the instant they get vision, if they like walk into vision, for example. Let's leave you there. We'll grab loot at the start of next turn. That's going to be possible for you. I feel like I want to run. And I definitely want to use the movement boost. Let's put you here. Unfortunate. Let's put you here. Okay, fusion core and... there's actually this thing right there. I missed it earlier. Well, loot bonus is on. I'll wait. I can use teamwork to bump him up if it's needed. There are rats, so I'm going to go ahead and use teamwork and make sure he can go into Overwatch. Oh, I'm not close enough. Oh, I see. There's like a true relevant line of sight factor here. Okay, that should still be... Let's be a little bit safer. Let's go here. Let's look for a good blink angle. Let's just grab this. Let's just not be too spicy about it. If I go for a blink, is it any good? Not really. I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I want to make forward progress as much as I can. And then this soft cover should be acceptable, actually. I think I'll actually be alright here. This barrel's a problem, though. I'll have to move around it. And I can't quite... That sucks. Alright, I'm going to run up here and spam taunt. That way my team is for sure always safe. I think that is correct. Because I think... Well, no, they don't have a shot on me yet. They don't have it. They don't have it. Alright, that means we're going to walk... Darn, I'm really one tile away. That's too bad. If I had done slightly better planning on my movement, this would be working right now. Oh well, I'm gonna stand here then and hit the attack boost. Oh, I don't have AP for it. I can't do the attack boost. Crap, I'm astro griefing. Okay, well, mistakes are being made. No teamwork for this. I could give myself 1 AP to get closer. That would let me buff him. I think it's correct, actually. So extra effort. Walk up here. I should have gone for this one. I'm making a lot of... Well, no, that's not true. You need to teamwork this guy so that he can go into Overwatch. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy your Overwatch. You're going to run back here. Or you can stand by him and increase his damage. That's probably... No, we're going to grab the loot. I'm going to be greedy. Let's go. I did not play this turn correctly. I did not play it optimally. Yeah, not getting the extra damage from having your teammate nearby is like a noticeable difference in output. Alright, well, you got your loot bonus. You got your loot. Let's head back to the team now. You can definitely go on a killing spree, but first, let's make sure Leah is going to be safe. So the barrel hits up until that spot. Let's make sure I stand here. I'll walk there. I'll double check that I'm not griefing. Yep, you're safe. I could sacrifice to gain more AP, or I can say screw it, it'll be fine, and just go for the stun. I think it's fine to go for the stun. I'm not hitting everybody, but I think it'll still be okay. Famous last words. Yeah, the cover blocking it is a problem for me, but still. We're just gonna send it. Some damage, some stress, not the end of the world. I'm gonna walk here. I'm gonna hit taunt. And I'm gonna upgrade. Cool. Well, we're definitely safe because at worst, they're gonna go track down the robot. There is pathing this way potentially, but we're gonna go down to do that. Let's make sure you walk up enough. Heat's getting kind of bad. Gotta be careful about this one. I'm gonna go here for it, looks like. There's someone there. Oh, we've got someone to rescue. Okay, cool. We can't have a party size of greater than 4, so we have to pick who we're gonna leave behind. But the mechanic at least exists. Yeah, shoot the bomber. Or I vent reload. I think, well, there's only one of you even moving, so I'm feeling like... That's not true. Let's vent reload. Or, no. If I vent, I can't overwatch. Does a vent do nothing, then? And then if I use sprint, I can do a bunch of killing. Honestly, I'm kind of feeling it. Let's make progress and make this happen. So let's sprint. Let's katana combo. Let's kill a whole bunch of rats. You can't be killed because you'll kill me. You'll blow up and I'll be sad. But everyone else, fair game. There's one. There's two. That's going to be 3. Looking pretty playable. If I crit, you die, I'm pretty sure. Okay, if you don't dodge, I guess you die. There we go. Thank you. And that means I can spend 1 AP getting here, and then I can wake this guy up next turn. Sure. I could kill. It's not that likely, but it's possible. Damn. Wait, I thought I taunted him. Ooh, I was wrong. Okay, I clearly don't understand all the game mechanics. Okay. Let's sprint. You could go down there and it's the same as going towards the north, so let's do that. I think there's no rats down there. I'm just gonna risk it. Great. Ow, obviously. Let's go wake this guy up. It's clear. Welcome. Welcome to the team. How many sprints do I have? 2? Great. Let's go. This is a good enough spot to be. Let's keep getting loot. Nothing found. Sucks to suck. Sprints. You have 2 as well. Great. Go for it. That should be fine to stand there. It would have been better to run south through that one. I'm not sure, actually, if that route's faster. Alright. So what do you have? You have a Shredder Heavy Gun. I don't know what you could possibly put here, but who knows. Your traits. You're hardworking. You get 1 extra action point. That's nice. Anyway, you have a gun with a little bit of stuff on it. No big deal. What are your skills? Okay, mostly upgrade. That's good. You can search through scrap to find grenades and scrap. That's pretty nice. It's a chance, though, so I might not get it, I guess. Still, though, powder grenades is cool. I can lower defense and gain armor. I think that's the exact same thing that the other guy has. I have go aggro. Gain stress. Gain flat damage for several turns. And then stress remains unchanged, so I can take damage and not lose stress, I think. Neato. Yeah, so 1, 3, or 5x damage, so 0.5, 1.5, and 2.5 damage in functional practice. High variance not necessarily good, but because it means you can't easily make plans, but you know, still it looks like some decent damage, and it's not that much stress. Actually, it doesn't even give stress. Sorry. Oh no, it gives stress here. Yeah, okay. Taunt. All enemies become marked, which makes them easier to hit. 25%, it's not bad. I don't know what nearby means. I guess 7 tiles is what nearby means. There is a chance that they'll become stunned. Oh, right, yeah, so nearby enemies become marked with a chance that they get stunned. Okay. Same mark, but a chance to rupture them, which makes them take more damage from hits, and then a 20% chance for stun. And then they become marked, which is 25% chance. 75% chance for rupture, and 30% for the stun. Okay, so yeah, basically run in, spend 1 AP. Everyone else has higher damage chance, and eventually damage mod, and some of the enemies are stunned, but the fact that I'm using an AP for it makes this, unless it costs 0, which I doubt, I feel like this is like a little bit hard to get value out of if you'd rather one-shot people. But I'm not sure about that. Chainsaw attack, though. Attack enemy with your chainsaw. Damage 2 to 4. But is applicable for weapon upgrades. Oh, right. So your gun mods affect your melee weapon. That's cool. Target becomes ruptured, taking 2 damage. And then I get 2 armor for a turn. Wow. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, it's always 2 to 4. So it's a basic weapon that needs weapon upgrades. Fine. I mean, the fact that it can't miss is useful, but I can't print AP, which makes it a little bit more difficult to use, right? It's not AoE and I can't print AP. Target becomes ruptured, I gain 1 armor. Target is ruptured, I gain 2 armor. At the end of the day, though, right, if I get to bump a bunch of damage here, and I get to get a bunch of armor here, I guess I can still attack twice, because as long as they're close enough, I can do some of that. And then, yeah, with like the chainsaw attack giving me armor, then I can't gain stress, and I can get armor here. Yeah, I can totally see how this like works, and you can just tank. And I can see it working. I still feel like I'd rather Alpha Strike people, but I can see this build being effective. I will probably leave him behind, because I don't think he's quite what I need, but he doesn't seem like a horrible character by any means. Let's make as much progress as we can. So let's go all the way forward. He has the same sound effects as the other guy, because he's also in a mech suit. Makes sense. New level is available. Good. So your faster route's going to be here and then take the buff. Okay. You cannot make it out during this turn, but I feel like I might as well still... Well, I probably should sprint. Let's have you start with this. You still can't make it. Really unfortunate. I'm gonna spend an extra effort so I can start the door. This is like pretty much gotta be correct here. So here, start the door. 3 turns. Good for you, buddy. I don't really want to stand behind that thing, but I don't think it matters. Put you here. I'm feeling like we're all pretty safe. How many sprints do I have? I'm going to leave you with your last sprint in case you actually need it for something. Oh, there's this thing to grab. I'm just not going to grab it, I don't think. I don't want to delay my evacuation for it. Maybe I should, but whatever. Grabbing our loot, making forward progress. Are there rats on screen? Not yet. Alright, so let's keep advancing. We'll put you here. Oh, okay, you can actually move over. I didn't realize that. How far can the robot go? Yeah, we're done in 2 turns. I just don't... I mean, I should greed. I think it is correct for me to greed this and get all the loot. We're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna wait around for another turn or 2, but let's get the upgrade. Let's get the upgrade parts. Which means I'm gonna go back towards the middle here and make sure it's protected. Okay, you're fine where you are. You can go join this group. That seems fine. Here, you can stand there. And then you're going to keep staying where you are. No reason to press any of these, I don't think. Taunt does nothing. Go aggro gives me stress, which I don't want, so... Yeah, you're done. Overwatch. No enemies on screen. Oh, nope, enemies on screen. Overwatch. 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 More. Okay, wow, a lot of bad guys. Guess what it's time for? It's time for blowing up a barrel. It is not hitting my team, that's for sure. Yeah, seems good. That seems pretty effective. Here, you can kill this guy. Way to go. No loot from them, but it is what it is. Robot can't make it on this turn. No. Sad. Okay, fine. Well, then I go here. I hit my buff. I'm going to get there and then down to here. And then I can just about make it out on the turn afterwards. Clear your heat. Unit clear heat. Go into Overwatch. Now it's safe to go with the barrel, so I'm going to stand you here and Overwatch. I'm just going to leave you where you are. Rats over there are honestly handleable. Was there a rat hiding there that I didn't see? I would have died. Okay, well, bunker's opened. Stress reduced. You're going to grab this. You get to be my weapon parts. We see more rats, that's fine. Here's my weapon parts. And so I would be evacing during this turn, but instead I will not. So that is the downside here. Looks like I'm going to waste 2 more turns. But I'm also safe where I am. I'm going to stand here in Overwatch. You're going to start playing a little more defensively, being farther away from these guys. I will have sprint, so I'm not worried about not making it. I mean, this robot's going to be slower than me anyway. We get our covering fire buff, and... okay, the path should be pretty clear. We get our reaction attacks. Exemplary hit. Yes, indeed. Cool. Alright. I believe I don't quite make it out on everyone. I think the robot, again, doesn't quite make it. It does not. But standing here should be safe. We'll evac the more injured members to make sure we're okay. Honestly, there's no way I get caught, right? There's like actually no way. Let's just send everyone out. Watch me lose the game off this. That'd be funny. I don't think it's gonna happen, but... yep, we're fine. Cool. Alright. Mission complete. Julius with some XP. We get to level up our people. We get to level up our bond. Let's go see what's here. AP when critically hit. No. And when dead. Come on. These are both bad. I don't want either of these. These aren't going to happen. Okay, well, if you get crit, I gain an AP. Sure. It'll happen more when I'm going to get killed. Support unit gets to level up. He is 12. We get to max out Intimidate. Okay, cool. Intimidate gives me hit chance. I don't really ever need it. I don't think I miss anymore, but sure. Level 9 means I can go probably max out Life Drain. I think Shock Trap is less needed. I don't really like Sacrifice, to be honest. Weapon damage is cute, but I still don't care. Yeah, let's go... I'm going to go for Life Drain over Blink. Reliable damage is nice. Get the cooldown to 2 turns, 5 health, gonna be kind of decent. Gideon, serial shots for more kills. I don't feel like I'm able to use more kills well. I'm actually... let's make sure I get better crit chance here on Overwatch, because I don't always have 100%. And then, yeah, now you have weapon boost or armor. I mean, I guess I can take armor. I lose dodge chance, I get to absorb damage. I'm not sure it's better, though. I think we should go here and have better offense. Skill points for Gradient Mastery seems worth it. Sure, now I can stun. Seems alright. We got a couple weapon parts. These guys are all done. Max members 4. Select a character who will leave the party to continue. You'll receive a refund of all upgrade parts using their weapons. Yeah, so Julius will leave the party, and I'll receive it. This is good UX. This is, I think, very clear, obviously. Yeah, we're going to hit Julius out. Goodbye. Need to head out. Good luck. Uh-huh. Alright, well, lose dread, reduce stress. Lose dread, gain poison immunity. Upgrade parts. supplies. 5 grenades, sure. Search the stashes. Good stuff. Give them stats. Seems good. You need to get healed. Let's do that. Great, you're fine now. Sharpen your gun, or katana, whatever. Practice your aim. Great. You don't need to get healed either, so now it's just with 2 points left, let's go ahead and keep bumping the crit chance here so that your melee goes well. It's probably honestly better on the sniper rifle, but it's fine. Weapon upgrade parts. Sniper rifle's already maxed. I guess you're second place. I have 5 pieces. I'm going to go with plus damage and maxing the energy cell. I think this is acceptable. These guys are not going to be very gun focused, and realistically getting the 3rd pip of damage is going to require sacrificing too much here. Well, not really. I mean, I'm not using this gun much. I could drop some of it, but I'm happy with my, like, you know, slew level 1 upgrades here. I think it's fine. And then, yeah, I really don't need stuff for you because you're only melee. In fact, should I really start unsocketing these? I think I should, actually. You're not shooting basically ever. Let's just skip it. And I'm going to skip hair trigger on you as well because we're just not using that. And let's go ahead and have you max out your weapon. I think this is the most appropriate here. We can max out 2 guns with a couple of pieces. It's annoying me, the ordering here, so I'm going to reinstall aim at the top. Okay. Cool. Alright. 2 max weapons. Seems good. Let's go feed the team. We have lots of food still. We are chilling. A little bit of health, a little bit of dodge. Alright, so we can go to Sector 3A, Hardened Enemies Who Can't Be Stunned, which does matter for me tactically some. Or we can get better dread relieving actions, and we can get better dread relief, which, I'm not really, you know, under dread here, but sure. Or it's a longer map. Now, both of these will connect through to this, or that one, so these don't... It's just really which of these 2 is better. So the plan is next episode is run one of these 2, and then run one of these 2, and then we'll hit the finale in the last episode. I have no idea if it's long or not, but we'll figure it out. So do I want immune to stun with a better shelter? We want a slow map. I think we'll take the harder one. I think that'll be the play. So next episode is going to be Sector 3A and then probably 4B in order to get more loot present at the location. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.